In this video by Geneva Warner, Andrew Bramlett, and McKenna Bradley, we will teach you how to factor exponential equations.
Alright, so this is going to be a review of the factoring you learned in Algebra 1 and 2. The first thing you always want to do when factoring is set it all equal to 0. So if you're given this problem, 2x squared plus 8x equals negative 8. We'll move the negative 8 over, so it's 2x squared plus 8x plus 8 equals 0. And what you always want to check for next is a greatest common factor that you can pull out. And you notice that each of these is divisible by 2. So you pull that out, and you would be distributing it, but you're undistributing it. So it's x squared plus 4x plus 4 all times 2 equals 0. And then the next thing you're going to check for is grouping. And you can tell that x plus 2 times x plus 2 are going to make x squared plus 4x plus 4. So you write that out here. And since these are repeated, you can just put 2x plus 2 squared. And then you have to write equals 0. And then it would be negative 2 as your solution.
Okay.
This is a review of exponential functions. Here we are multiplying the x's together, and since they each have exponents, you're going to add the exponents. So you have x to the power of 10, because 3 plus 7 equals 10.
Yeah, that's right. 3 plus 7 equals 10.
That's true. Here we have x squared raised to the power of 5. So it's an exponent raised to another exponent.
So what do you do then?
So because of that, we multiply the exponents.
Oh.
So here would also be x to the 10, because 2 times 5 equals 10.
Yeah, that's right too.
Here we have x to the power of 0, and anything to the power of 0 equals 1.
Wow. Okay, what about logarithmic functions?
Well, let's do that next.
Okay.
Here we have log of x, which is the same as, because this has a base of 10.
Just like assumed?
Yes, it is the same.
Oh.
Now, you can, this would be the same as
Log of x. That's it.
That's right.
Alright, gotcha.
All right.
What's that ln thing?
All right. This is called the natural log, and that means it has an assumed base of e.
Oh. So like log to the e would be ln x?
Log base e.
Oh, log base e. I get it now.
There you go.
Okay, so everything we've done up to this point has been a precursor for solving the tricky eagle-level exponential equations.
Eagle level.
So we have our first example here, and we have 1/8 e to the 2x minus 1/4 e to the x is equal to 1. So like we did before, you always set it equal to 0, like so. And then what we're going to do now is, I don't like working with numbers like e, because that's like a really tricky number. So you're going to substitute a for e to the x. So every time it says e to the 2x, that's going to be like here, 1/8 a squared. So that's basically
Okay.
so then once you do all that substitution, it equals 1/8 a squared minus 1/4 a minus 1 is equal to 0. And then you can just solve this like you would regularly factor. So you're going to pull out your greatest common factor, which is 1/8. Or sometimes you just pull out whatever factor makes it easiest to solve, which in this case is 1/8. So once you undistribute that, then it equals 1/8 times a squared minus 2a minus 8 equals 0. So then you're going to factor this part, and you have to find what multiplies to negative 8 and what adds to negative 2. And that's going to be negative 4 and 2. So you expand it right here. 1/8 times a minus 4 times a plus 2 is equal to 0. And then, but your final answer can't have these a's in it because we substituted for it up here.
Oh yeah.
So you're going to substitute the e to the x back in. And your final answer will be 1/8 times e to the x minus 4 times e to the x plus 2.